I believe that you have a very fruitful, very pleasant week ahead. And what we have today, right, for our webinar is a brief update on the company newsletter. Because over the past weeks, there have been a lot of speculations, a lot of rumors, a lot of comments, right? Such as the company is not operating, right? A lot of all this comments is going around in the social media, all right, and as well as some chat groups. So I believe by now many of you have already received the newsletter from the corporate, from the company. If you have subscribed to the newsletter, you are able, for those who have not, you are able to subscribe the newsletter through our back office. So if you have not, please do so, right? Subscribe a newsletter, and on every week, you will be receiving an email with the updated newsletter. So last week, we have a newsletter mentioning the two personnel have left our organization. Okay, and then this week we have another newsletter and update. So let us move on to see the updates. What we have here today, it is some news. It's talking about the new year is coming. Yeah, so that with a few constructive meetings with the leaders of the company, the network leaders from the company. Just give me a moment. I need to off the mic from all this. Off the mic, please. I have to off the mic for some of the. Okay, good. My apologies. You have to control the slides for me. Okay, so with a few constructive meetings with we also have announced the appointment of a Crown Diamond Simon Lay, the network, and he's assisted by a Blue Diamond, whom we are all very familiar with. Okay, so that they will also be the bridge between the network and the corporate. So we are looking forward to this collaboration, and then we can look forward to more One Life Network promotions, deal shaker promotions for the first quarter of this year. They will also plan for a global One Life Network event. So on some technical issues on the website, the IT team is currently working on it, and we will soon, right, update you on our outcome. So let us also take a look at this week newsletter. We have also coverage on the Russian Expo, the Ukraine Expo, and also reporting a merchant spotlight in one club in Vietnam, Ho Chi Minh City. Okay. And it's also a news about the center. It is currently under a remodel, renovation. So we are expecting a new center, all right, a renovated center to be finalized after the Christmas holiday and to welcome Usher 2020. So that is the updates of the newsletter, which many of us have been expecting. And right now, allow me to invite our first speaker, our network captain, okay, Mr. Simon Lay, our Crown Diamond. He is in the airport, all right, catching a flight. So despite at the boarding gate, he is online to do a webinar with us. So let us link up with Simon. Are you online?
Okay, can you hear me,
Yes,
Fred?
I can, Simon. Great.
Okay,
The mic is yours. Thank you.
okay, thank you, everybody. I'm going to boarding very soon, but thank you, Fred, and on all of you participate in this webinar. So quickly before I'm boarding, continue to the journey of our one life one coin. A couple points I really want to share with the network and all of you. First of all, the point number one, I'm being with the company more than 5 years. I still remember October 17, 2014, the first time I heard about OneCoin, financial revolution, the next Bitcoin. So I made decision to join. And day by day, month by month, year by years, I learned a lot. And I strongly believe the vision, the mission of our company. I strongly believe that we are in the financial revolution. And if people they know about, they learn, they master about the financial educations, their life is better up. So that's why I continue and up to now still believe in the one ecosystem, the way we do in so far, how to educate other people through the one academies uh, package and make the one coin more usability. That's the point number one. Point number two, for the last 1 month, so many stories going on with our network. And I heard a lot of story. But for myself, I really want to find the truth, the facts. And one of the facts is I really have, I really need a chance to have an opportunity to meet the mother, startup mother, and the company to find out how serious, how how much passion they want this project successful. And luckily for me, last week I and Kim Jayms we have an opportunity to have a meeting, two meetings with the mother and the companies. And with the conversation, the meetings, I learned that they never want, they 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 really want the project successful. They never think about to, to drop the project. They never think about to close the office, even though they know some technical problem, a lot of things problem. So the point number two is the company, the families really want this project successful. Point number three, um, like in the network, we have the communication is not good for the last couple of years. So that's why we need a connection, the strong connection between the network, 3.6 million members with the company. Because without a good communication, without the proper good management or operations, really hard for us to achieve our goal. So that's why with a lot of support from many leaders who really want to, they love the project. So Kim Chem and I, we accept uh, responsibility to be the connections between the network and the company. That's the point number three. Point number four, for the last 5 years, I have seen so many people, they join the network and they love about this project. And I have seen so many people, they stop working, they worry, or maybe they left the company, or they do something else. So for me, that's a part of the journey. We cannot keep everybody. Some people jump in, some people leave. But for me, I appreciate what they're doing because when they contribute something in our projects, that's the plus, that's the plus. So as long as they not try to damage our community, I appreciate that. But if they try to damage our projects, we, as the IMA, we have on right to protect our projects. So that's why thank you so much for all the people, all the leaders still in or leave, but they have a good mindset, good thinking about the project. And the last point, the next couple of days, maybe I don't know, I have a Christmas or the New Year or not. We will spend a lot of times with the companies to know a lot of things and planning for the action, planning for the operation, planning for the new promotion, the better website, all kind of things. So we will update you when we get more information. So again, we never stop. We want to find a solution. So any comment, any possible solutions, we welcome to listen to from the leader from the network. So again, thank you so much for still being in the network, in the project, and a lot of challenge ahead of us. And I really want we all together unify and continue to work in this project. So I need to go now. They call my name. So thank you so much, Fred and Kinche. Maybe he jump in and talk more. So I will see you in the next meeting. Thank you for everybody. It's
Thank you,
Simon Lai.
Simon. Thank you. Thank you, Simon. Right. Hope that we wish you a good flight. So as you have heard Mr. Simon Lay sharing, okay, very brief and short, it's all about belief. It's belief. I think among all of us here, he has been with this project for long enough, since 2014 till today. And he is also, among all our networkers, the highest ranking networker, right, in our organization. So let me say, if King James is online, King is also on flight, and he is supposed to just land in his destination, right? And then from there, he will be online with us shortly. So as we are waiting for him to come online, so as a host for tonight, I also would like to just share with you a very short testimony of what we have been doing for the past few weeks. So, in fact, from the day that we have some news about our company is closed, of course, it's a very concerning topic for us. There are some messages, there are some photos that goes around in the social media, like a van outside our office. Okay, they are just moving things, and straight away there are speculations, there are rumors. Oh, the OneCoin office is closed. Okay, and there are people who just outside the office, all right, and take a video and do some recordings and have a selfie video and highlighting that he can't get into the office and things like that. Okay, and rumors has just go round and round. It is very alarming, and as well it's very annoying. Okay, because rumors spread like fire. And the sad thing is, a lot of all these rumors are actually generated by our own network, our own leaders. I would say is that if we are not able to verify any news, and when we start to share such news, it is a very irresponsible behavior and action, right? And I really suggest that our community do not do things like that. If you're not able to confirm the news, we should at least verify it and not making a statement and put it on a social media or on your chat group and spread the rumors. It is fake news, right? And as of now, we can hear, we have heard a message from the corporate that the center is under renovation. A few days ago, or a week ago, Simon flies to Verona, Italy, to attend the event. And after Verona, he flies to Ukraine to support the event at Kiev. And after that, he flies back to Sofia, right, and to meet with the corporate personnel and where he can share the news with you. He also clarified the rumors that is going around in the marketplace, in the social media, in the chat group, that the company is closing, right, and staff have left and things like that. So I think that is also very alarming, right? It's so shocking, and it is good that with him and King James have actually clarified the news. The corporate heard it, and then there we go. We have the newsletter last week and this week to have some clarification. And also in Sofia, they also make a request, okay, to go into the crypto center, right, and they can take some photos, okay, and also Mr. Luca Maiton, Mr. Marco, the two Italy event organizer were there, Mr. Christine Kalina from Romania, I think Mr. Syed from Somalia, and also who do we have? Queenie from Spain. They were all there, and Mr. Tan, Tan from Australia, they were there. They have photographs taken. They have some meetings there for an hour or two, and from there, the news, okay, that the center is under renovation has been confirmed by a group of our fellow One Lifer leaders. So as you can see, fake news can be very damaging, very, very damaging, because the alarm, right, has been going around and it generates a lot of unnecessary panics. Very, very unnecessary. And it doesn't carry any positive vibes. It's all negative factors, right? And also with the conversation, discussion that Simon King James had with the corporate. Okay, as you can see in the newsletter, there are plans for promotions coming up for network and also for deal shaker. There is also plans for an international event that we are all looking forward to. And of course, with all the concern that we have, right, about exchange, right, about our coins, all right, all these things will be in our roadmap. Very importantly, I think with the 5 years walk in our setup, in our One Life, initially in 2015, we have internal exchange. That means the pioneer members, if you can remember, you are able to put up your coins to sell in the internal exchange, all right? And then it was sold to internal members because part of our trading account were used to buy those coins, all right? And then in 2016, okay, and then we had the information that the deal shaker will be launched in 2017, and then the internal exchange was closed. From 2017, we started our deal shaker, okay, and then to promote the usability. And over the past 2.5 years, especially the past few months, we have a 16 series of our exchange progress report, right, to learn more about what has been done by the company from the compliance side, So, and we keep all our members updated. So from there, we know that one very important thing is about knowledge. And the second thing is about usability, right? So it's only with usability we have liquidity. And if we are plainly just expecting, right, to be up in the exchange, just like any crypto coins, and there are 2,000 of it, the price may just be as worthless or not worth any much sense, okay, in as you can see from the crypto market. Well, so with that, we know we are always promoting the usability is the liquidity, and that's where you can see that we are promoting Deal Shaker very aggressively over the past 2 years. There are more activities coming up, just like the coming week, we have one event in China itself. So I can see that King James is online. King, are you there?
Yes, Fred, I'm here.
Good, thank you. The mic is yours, sir.
Okay, Fred, thanks for your time. Well, unfortunately, flight ran a little late. Now checking into the hotel. All kind of things occurring here.
Do you want the slide first or do you want the video? Just give me a picture later on.
I'll give you a cue of
Thank
what to do. I'll take the video
Yes.
first, and then we go into about 2 slides only. All right, friends, all across the globe, it's your humble servant here, King James. Firm believer in this concept of one life, on every aspect of one life and what we have to offer. I have 1 or 2 ideas to share. Sorry, I couldn't be giving you the presentation I would like. I will dive into that next week. But I do have 1 or 2 thoughts on my mind that I like to clear up for us. I know there's a lot of questions that's out there by the community. I know a lot of people are speculating. Some have it right, some have it wrong. Some don't know what to have, and all the above. Allow me to share with you my stance and why it is I take the stance I have. I know some individuals have already started rumors and saying all type of things. All of a sudden, is about greed and about position and money pass. Is the truth of the matter is we have not even had a conversation with corporate about any money or anything of that nature. The conversation we had, where the first statement that was made or question was asked to them, are you going to fight or are you going to give up? What do you intend to do? And the company said they're here to fight. So it reminds me and it made me think about, I'm a sports guy and I'm into sports. And one of the sports that I like is boxing. And this entire journey reminds me of boxing. What do I mean? This company is 5 years old, going on 6 years next year. And let's look at us being in a 12-round fight. What happened to most people that said they joined the financial revolution? They didn't understand they joined a fight. And even for people who like to fight, sometimes they like to gang up, sometimes they like to fight legally, sometimes they like to do things as they would like. And they don't necessarily really intend to fight or get hit. And it have people who like to fight, but they cannot take a hit. They get a hit and the fight is over. One lash, one hurt, and they no longer say they are into a fight or want to fight. With me, I don't necessarily want to say I like to fight, but I'm not scared of a fight. Have I been hit before? Yes. But being hit don't mean you have lost. And with this company, they have won different rounds and they have lost different rounds. But we are only in the 6th round of our fight. There's 12 rounds to go. Could we win in round 7? Could we win in round 8? Could we knock out the industry at that time? It's possible. But the question is, are you in it for the fight? Are you in it for the long haul? Or are you one that when you get hit, it's over and done for you? These are the questions you have to ask yourself. I can answer for you and say, I'm here, jump high, jump low. I could hit the canvas and bounce back up and be in the fight, not hit the canvas and lay out as I'm knocked out. A lot of people are asking a whole lot of questions about the exchange. And I want to give you these thought-provoking thoughts and ask you to think about it in this way. Next week, I'll elaborate much more on it, and I'll be able to share my screen and go into some details with you. But I want you to ask yourself this question. All who's asking about exchange, what work have you put in? That's one. Two, why we asked about the exchange, and when the goal of the exchange was set, nobody speaks about the goal that was set for the exchange, which was 10 million members, 1 million merchants. Why we don't have the conversation about that? Why it is we are focusing on one part of the ecosystem and not paying attention to the rest? Are we ready to be at the exchange with the circumstances that surrounding us? I know not many are going to like some of the thoughts I'm going to share, but I'm going to share with you the One Academy and the One Academy belief. You're going to hear people out there saying all manner of nonsense about the only way for this to be successful is the exchange, and that's not true. The last I checked, we are a country. We are a country of 3 million plus people. And the country that we have, friends, that's global, is a country that is building value for their currency. I want to talk about China, and a matter of fact, let's roll the video. And I want to make an example with China so you could probably understand where I'm going to with this next couple of statements. Freddie, you could run the video, please. Make your screen big, yeah. Make your screen big, starting from the top because they're not seeing it. And make your screen big, starting from the top, and read out the words. This is how China grew from poor struggling country to economic superpower. Freddie, you get on mute and read out. I'm having a hard time. Achieving the fastest sustained. Don't worry about the volume. And embrace industrialization. The policies were known as the Great Leap Forward, but it contributed to a devastating famine that killed or estimated 30 million people. A cultural revolution that started in the mid-1960s. I can't see. More than 850 million people. I don't know why it's moving like this. All right, Fred, thanks. How would China be in the next 70 years? Now, the thing about China, you can go ahead and share your screen and pull up that slide with the president. The thing about China, why I use it as an example, look at the level of leadership they would have went through before they actually started to go through their breakthrough. So sometimes the leadership have to remove itself, even though they might have started with a good idea, they may have done good things at the very beginning, but sometimes we have to move on. And this new leadership of Mr. Simon Lee that we fall under, and the opportunity I get to help him, I believe you're going to lead us into the destiny that we desire. I believe now is the time for us to pick up our One Academy and usability mantle and push what we are originally set out to do. The days of people selling coins is done. We are not going to be teaching you to sell coins, because anytime you are selling coins, you're not selling the product that you have. The product we sell is One Academy educational packages that give you free tokens. If you begin to argue with me and tell me, no, you sell coins, then you're telling me you're not willing to change who you are and grow this business in the correct direction. So for the next 70 years, when we talk about China, blockchain, this is a priority to them. This is what the president is saying. Where do you think they're going to be in the next 70 years? They say they're the second largest income in the world. That's not even true. They're really number one, because they don't have the debt the Americans have, who boast to be number one. Nevertheless, because they're going forward with technology, where do you think they will be? Fred, that's it for the slides, friend. I'll do all the slides next week. So, as I look to close off, friends, I am telling you, and I'm suggesting to you, don't let anyone steal your dream. Do not let no one steal your dream or attempt to make your dream into a nightmare. People are going to say what they want. They're going to have the liberty to move on. Keep in mind that not everyone is built to take the amount of pain that you could. Not everyone suffers the same. Not everyone give up at the same point. Some give up faster than others. Some could take more pain than others. The point that I'm making to you is that we have an opportunity to do something very special. And if you have been building the business, whether wrong or whether correct, I am saying to you, let's learn together the right ways and continue to build this business, build this organization. Friends, I'm here to serve. I'm your humble servant. I've always said that in all Zooms that we have. And I want to close with this idea in your mind. They say amateurs build the ark and professionals build the Titanic. The last I checked, the Titanic sunk. Everyone that's running around that they have done this better, or they are the Titanic, or they have used this idea and they build this lavish opportunity, and I'm having this and I have exchange, I have this. Be careful you leave this ark and go to the Titanic of the professional and sink. The ark didn't sink, friend. What the ark did was invite people to be of their free will to join or not to join. We are encouraging you to join us of your free will. Decide to learn this opportunity for what it has to offer and for us to build. Sorry, I wasn't more prepared with some of the things I would like to deliver, as strong as I would like to deliver. And of course, I have to be a little quiet because of where I am, but understand that it's one life for more life for me. Understand that we, the Caribbean, standing up behind this project and fully believe in what the product we have to sell, which is the One Academy, and every aspect of the ecosystem we believe in. There's no question, doubt in our minds about who we are and what we're destined for. So victory will be ours. Question is, would you be around enough, long enough for the victory? I thank you for your time. Look forward to connecting with you sooner than you think. Look forward to having a lot of successful meetings across the globe. Look forward to connecting with you next week. Keep abreast of the newsletters I'll be coming out to give you valid information bit by bit as the company reassures and gains strength to strength. Rome was not built in a day. There are many problems that we have. Will it be fixed? Yes. All at once? No. But bit by bit, week by week, strength to strength, we shall go. And we shall go strength to strength together. If I do my part, you do your part, and together we do what we have to do together. Friends, I love you. I appreciate you. One life, friends. One life for more life. It is not going nowhere. It is not crashing. It is not dying. The corporate hasn't quit. All the staff haven't quit. There has been a mutiny, but nevertheless, we carry on. Because we have a captain of our ship, and that's Mr. Simon Lee. And surely, believe me, he's sailing.
Thank you, King. Thank you very much for your sharing. Right. So the objective of tonight's webinar is to give some updates and over the newsletter that was issued this week. The main goal is to cancel off a lot of this rumor, fake news that cause unnecessary alarm, right, to our work and to our life. There have been advice and there have been suggestions by some people to us that we should not continue and we should cancel off the Verona Expo, the Kiev Expo, the Russian Expo, and the coming China Expo, right? Because the company is closing. Being an advisor to the China event, all right, someone also come up to me and suggest to me I should cancel the event because the company is no longer be around by then, right? And I also understand that the Japan Tokyo event was canceled as per such, according to such advice given. The reply that I gave to the person who suggested to me that, I said that if 3 weeks down the road or 3 months down the road, One Life Deal Shaker is still operating as per normal, what am I supposed to answer to these members who have bought the tickets, to all these merchants who have booked the booth, and to the organizer who have planned and paid for the event halls and all the marketing collaterals? Because we are giving them a wrong information, and that causes disruption and unhappiness. Because under your advice, they cancel the event, and because you are giving them a very alarming and shocking information that the company is closing. Yeah, so that is very alarming. So when that is not the true news, the impact will be even greater. So no matter what happens, the show must go on. Okay, and of course, with the assurance given by the corporate, okay, we will be working hard to make things happen for the better, right? As the newsletter have mentioned, right, there are some issues on the website, on the IT side, right, and the IT team is working on it. So there are some question-based posts in the chat, and I realized that it is repeating and asking why the website is not working. You should have read the newsletter. They have already answered to you, right? So just wait, give the company and give the IT team a little bit of time, and they will work that out and revert to us as soon as possible. As King have mentioned, they are looking forward to more events, looking forward to more activities, looking forward to more news that is upcoming. Okay, and also on every Wednesday, we will stick to this webinar to give you more updates. Right. With that, thank you very much for your time, for tuning on to our webinar, and we will be seeing you again on next Wednesday. Right. So thank you again, and ciao. Right. Good day to everyone. Thank you very much. Thank you. Good night. And from Asia, from here. Thank you. Bye-bye.